Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, we are continuing our Laravel 9 e-commerce series. So now guys, in this video, we are going to make a slider. Okay. So as we have done the slider CRUD application, and slider CRUD will be fetching in our front end side like a slider part. So let me just show you a demo. So guys, now let's go to getbootstrap.com and move on docs and just search for slider here, slides only, and you find that slider. Okay. So guys, we are going to use this slider with this title and description data with the image also. So guys, let's get back. And now guys, let's go and set up that slider. So first, let's move to our application. So let's close all the files first. All set guys. And now let's move to routes, web.php, and check for the home path. Okay, so here is our home path which goes to welcome blade and shows you this output. Okay, so instead of going there, we'll create another route. Let's comment this, and yep, let me bring it down. Route colon colon get method forward slash, and then go to the controller called front end controller. Okay, so for that guys, you need to create the controller. Let me comment first. Open your terminal. Let me zoom it. Okay, PHP artisan make colon controller where front end forward slash front end controller. Hit enter. Okay, controller created successfully. Let's go to app http controller where front end controller. So guys, let me copy the path, your namespace, and paste that in your route forward slash and your front end controller name. So the name is front end controller class name. Let's copy that and paste. Let me uncomment, close this terminal, colon colon class, and then your index function. Let me, yes. And now guys, you need to move to your front end controller and create a function. So fun function, the function name is index. We do not require any type. Let's return view and move to front end folder dot index blade file. Okay, so first you need to create a folder with the name front end. Copy, go to resource folder, views, and create a folder with the name front end. Hit enter. Created, and now with the name index php. All set. And now guys, let's extend the layouts. So for that, use the extends, which is your layouts folder, layouts dot app file. Okay, so you may find that over here inside layout folder you have a app.blade.php file. Cool. And now guys, we need to extend your sections, section, that is content, and end section, done. And now you need to check what is there inside your app blade file. Let's go there. So here you find all your setup for your common things, and then here is your navbar. Let me fold this navbar, and your main content yield, and this content only we are using in a section, so which is in index blade, so we are using it here. So now guys, let me just add h4 tag and tell hello home page. Let's get back and now refresh. Looks cool. That's it. So now guys, I wanted to set one more thing, that is the title of the page. So you can just add with the simple code. Just copy this yield and go to your title tag. Okay, here is your title. Just add it here at yield, that is title. So you're going to copy this and just get back and use at section title, comma, your title like home page or main page. All set. So now you can check that title will change as home page. Perfect, looks fine. So now guys, let's integrate our slider. So first step, let's go to the getbootstrap.com and search for your slider. And here is a slider code. You can copy this, copy and paste here. Let's paste it. So now we don't need this indicators. Let's remove this indicators. And here we have two extra. Just remove that. And these are the two buttons for next and previous. So here your for each loop starts. So now guys, let's loop this slider. Let's go to front end controller. At here, use a sliders variable, your slider model, colon, where use a status, which is 0. Okay, or when the status is 0, that means it's visible and it should be showing it. Use a get function to get the data. Now use a compact function to get the data, that is your sliders. Let's paste here and go back to your front end index blade. And now here you start looping it. As simple. Let's use for each loop. All set. Here you set your sliders as, you can tell, slider item. Okay, and now we require a key also guys. I will tell you why we are using this key. Now let's Control X, paste, Control V. Okay, so get this, and here is your title, double curly brace, paste that, slider item of title. Okay, so what is this title? Title is nothing but the title of this best trending and description and image and status. Okay, so we are looping that title now. Let's get back. So here is the title, copy and paste here. For the description and status, we have already checked it, so not to worry about that. And now one is image, so let's paste the image also. Open and close curly brace, use the asset function in double quotes. Okay, and now let's copy this. Here you are pasting your image. All set. So guys, you can give a validation also, like if image is there, that time only. So you can just add a if condition over here. If slider image is available, then only print this. Okay, all set. Save it. And now what about this key? So this key comes to your active part. So let me open and close curly brace. Dollar key double equal to 0. Then you have to tell it's active, else not active. Let's Control X and paste here. So it is going to be the first for active and not for others. If you require, you can keep in single quotes or else just keep directly 0. So now guys, let's save, and now let's check the output. Refresh once. Okay, slider is not found. Let's import the class guys. Let's go to a front end controller. Here is a slider model. Import the class imported. And now refresh. Cool. So you get your output. So here you get your details also, whatever you have saved. And now guys, let us design this as a exact e-commerce slider type. Okay, so guys, for that I have already written a small post. This link will be given in the description. Okay, so yep guys, over here you can see e-commerce slider design. I have just written a small post here. It's look like similar. Okay, and now we are using the same code. So I have just added a simple extra code over here. Let's copy this, copy and paste inside your slider. So this is your owl carousel caption MD block, that same code. Okay, same it goes. Let's comment this. And now what you have to do, just need to copy the title and paste here, title part. Okay, and this is your description. So it comes under p tag, paste. That's it. So p tag, and this is a simple button. If you're creating a link, you can add, or else just ignore that. Okay, let's save and let's remove this, not required here. Okay, all set. And now guys, let's get below for the CSS. So I have written some responsive CSS guys. Let's copy this and paste that in the front end custom CSS. Okay, let's go to appblade.php file and you need to link a custom link. Okay, so for that, let's go to public assets CSS, create a file with the name custom.css or style.css, whatever. Okay, let's paste here. So guys, you just need to copy from this link. All the code is given over here. Now once you paste, save the file. Let's go to appblade and link that, copy and paste, just rename to custom.css file, save it, and now you refresh your page once, Control Shift R. Okay, so you see the design changes. Cool. So guys, now you can see that the design is not similar as this output. Okay, so if you want to make similar like this, then you have to paste your data as per this. So let me copy the data from here. Like I will copy this line and just add that in the code. Let's edit the slider and here you paste for the title. Let's paste here. Okay, and your p tag data, let's copy that and paste that in the p tag. Let's remove unwanted things. All set. So now let's update this. Update, slider updated, so you get your details here. And now guys, once if you change here, your span tags will be visible. Let me show you next. Where is it? So guys, you notice that only two slides visible, and now you need to change this view. Like you have to add not symbol and display the data. So same goes with your paragraph part, description. Paste that, and now, oops, here you see that status is hidden. Let's uncheck that. So it is checked. Just uncheck it. Update this. Okay, slider updated and it's visible. And now refresh. Cool. So 1, 2, and your third slider comes over here. So guys, it's looking fine and cool design. So if you require, just copy the same codes for your slider 1, slider 2. I mean this data. Just add a span tag while you're inserting it, as I have done here. Okay, all will be working fine. So guys, we have successfully learned about the slider, and now let's see in next video about how to set up the navbar design from this tutorial. Okay, e-commerce template design. So guys, in this video, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.